know, the more I walk with the Lord Most High, the creator of heaven and earth, the more I realize is for his people, for his children, for his chosen one. Like it says in the scriptures, it says, Jesus said, you are unworthy to be my disciple unless you take up your cross and follow me. You know, we say that scripture, but when you actually have to do it, it requires a level of trust. It requires a level of humility. It also requires grace from God. Whatever is in front of you, whether it be a situation, personally, family, or marriage, or job, or finances, or children, or anything, know that God has allowed whatever is in front of you. And sometimes that can be your cross. Like, well, God, why? Why is this happening to me? Why did this person say this about me? Why did this person do me like this? Why did I lose my job? Why am I going through this divorce? Why is my children acting this way? Why is, whatever's in front of you? Sometimes that is very well your cross. That is very well your cross. And what did Jesus do on the cross? He died. He died. He was crucified. He was beaten. He was put on the cross. Sometimes when God puts something before you, he wants you to die to whatever you thought of the situation or about the situation. And see, here's the ultimate example. Jesus prayed in the garden before he went to the cross. He pretty much said, God, take this cup away from me, but nevertheless be your will. In other words, God was telling Jesus knew he had to go to the cross to bear what was going to happen, or the situation that was going to happen to him. Rather, Jesus said, is there another way? God didn't answer. Jesus knew that was his cross. He had to do this. He had to go through this. But it says, despite the shame, he endured the cross for the glory that was set before him. Pretty much, Jesus endured what was going to happen on the cross because he knew the glory that was going to happen on the other side, or the fruit of what was going to happen on the other side. So I say this, whatever is happening in front of you, you ask why? God, why this happening? The answer is because it is your cross. It is your cross. We all have a cross. We all have situations that we feel is not fair. Because what is the most unfair act that was ever recorded on the face of the earth? It's actually Jesus going to the cross. He was an innocent man. Innocent. No sin. The charges that they accused him of was not true. But he went through it. And glory was on the other side. Now he's above every name. He's seated above all principalities and powers. Because the glory that was on the other side of just obeying God. See, we think that obeying God, we have a wrong concept. We think obeying God, meaning we're going to be elevated and people are going to be clapping and applauding. Sometimes elevation in God is actually us going down. Humility, bending. Then God will exalt you. I'm going through that personally. We all going through that. If you are allowing God to work in you and out of you the things that he can't use, you start working in you the things that he needs for you to do what he needs you to do. But it requires us dying, taking up our cross daily. And that's what he's doing. And I thank God for it. be encouraged. You ask why? Because it is your cross. Grace and peace, beloved. Salute.